Hi, everybody. I was just adjusting the camera. Just make sure. Changing the lighting a little bit. Let's see if we can turn this down a little bit. Not off, just down. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? So I am getting ready. I'm in between podcasts. I recorded one, which you will hear much, much later. Excuse me. I recorded one a little while ago. That'll be one of our 15th year anniversary podcasts. If I do the math right, I think we're at 15 years. And then, excuse me. And then, of course, I'm recording another podcast, which I'm not going to announce or talk about because it's not mine. I'm on somebody else's. So that's kind of exciting. And I'm all prepped and ready for it. But I thought I had about half an hour. So I thought I'd do our toy of the day. Our toy of the day today, I did an Instagram video with them, an Instagram TV video with them, but I figured they deserve a feature. They deserve a little more close-ups and pictures that we're working on how to get that on the site. So without further ado, today's figures, and if you saw the title, you will see, is Back to the Future. And I'm picking up this one first because I think personally, this is the best of the best for the line, to be honest with you. It looks the most like Thomas Wilson. It captures the Biff look from whether he was in the diner or he was at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. He's got the jacket. He's got the crew cut. I mean, it just embodies who Thomas F. Wilson was in Back to the Future. And I mean, he doesn't have to do much. He just has to be imposing, which is what he did in the movie for the most part. So this is probably, I know it's surprising, this is my favorite of the bunch because I think he looks the best. And he's got a static look on his face. I don't know if you can tell, but if you're wondering why I look down, it's because my monitor's down there, so I want to make sure I'm in focus. So if I'm ever looking down, it's because that's where the monitor is. I got to move it up higher. It looks the most like him, which I really can appreciate. And I like static look on figures, especially just in general. I think it allows, in some ways, the best ways to display figures, especially for something like this, because this is more of a display piece. Like, he does have ankle. This is dangerous, right? I've heard a lot of horror stories. He does have ankle joints. He does have knee joints, elbows, shoulders, all that, and he can move. But for the most part, he's going to be a display piece, right? He's going to be on a shelf somewhere. This is not, or still in the box. I mean, the boxes give you a lot of options for display. So that's Biff. The first wave technically has 3 Martys. So you've got Marty from 1985. You've got Marty from 85 Marty in 2015, which is weird to say because it's in the past. Then you've got 85 Marty, who could be 55 Marty or 85 Marty, depending on, when you think he was wearing this. And he does come with the option to hold his helmet. The helmet does have a cowl to it or a capper to it, so you can get that Darth Vader look. He's in a Tales of Suspense. So and the suit itself, the torso is kind of rubbery. The rest of them is kind of hard plastic. This one doesn't allow much posing just because of the thickness of the suit. So you can't really pose this guy out that much other than this. He does come with, and I apologize, I organized all this stuff in the little baggies because I didn't want them to get lost or broken or scratched up because they're not as durable, I would say. So he does come with his hair dryer, so he can be Darth Vader. He does come with, and I know I probably should have taken these all out ahead of time. He does come with, where is it? Yeah, I know. This is taking a minute. He does come with the headphones and Walkman. So that's a nice touch too, is to be able to, I mean, you could use these for pretty much any figure. I mean, if you were to paint the headphones, themselves, you could probably give them to Peter Quill. It looks pretty good. So, and it'll work for anybody in any scale, because I mean, the headphones, you know, even though these are a larger scale, they still work. But yes, I bag all the accessories. I'm a little obsessive about some of this stuff. So that's this Marty. He comes with a bunch of different versions of the hood. So he can carry the hood, he can hold it, he can have it up. You can flip it up so he looks surprised. So you shield the light. So he's got that surprised look on his face. There was another head with him that also was a little bit of a shocker, like an oh my god, but without the helmet on there. So you've got a lot of those like mouth open kind of surprise look for Michael J. Fox in these. This is probably the most static you're going to get, although I've seen some people clip the glasses off this head. Yeah, no, I did not prepare for this. You can clearly tell. I've seen people clip the glasses off of this head. I know, I'm being dangerous. Living dangerously. Switching parts on the NECA live on camera. And now I can't get that on. That's great. Well, there we go. So you can see that's more of a, it's got a little glare to him. This has more of a static look for him. If I can shield the light, there we go. He's got more of a static look, and the glasses do pop up and it's fully painted underneath. So you've got options for a more static look other than the surprise look that he comes with. He does come with his yellow guitar from the beginning of the movie. It's not red, it's yellow. He comes with his backpack. He comes with his camcorder, which is a really nice addition. Biff actually comes with a safe and a copy of Gray's Sports Almanac and Ooh La La magazine, which is in the safe. There's all these little paper accessories too that we'll take pictures of. So, I mean, you get a lot for these. And then the last Marty is 2015 Marty. He comes with a Pepsi bottle. And he also comes with his patented hoverboard that he can ride on. No stand, no floaty stand, no magnets to it, but I'm sure you could do it. It's more of a happy face Michael J. Fox, more in line with the actor. And so I'm torn, right? Because Back to the Future happens to be my favorite movie of all time. I probably watch it over and over again. I can recite the lines. I've always wanted merchandise from it. I was starved for it as a kid. We never had toys. We never had action figures. We never really had anything for it. And then they had like notebooks and crazy straws, and I used to draw pictures of them. And the best I had were postcards with Michael J. Fox on them, and I've got those somewhere buried. And then Reaction came out, and I got the first wave of Reaction, and I got the DeLorean. They made the DeLorean a bunch of times, so Diamond Select. But this is the first time we've got real action figures that actually look like the actors. Like you can tell this is Michael J. Fox. They did a really good job with the sculpt. I just want something a little more static. And so Doc is coming out in the next couple weeks. Again, all these shocked face for Christopher Lloyd, but it's the 1955. I want an 85 one. There's also another Marty coming from when he tried out for the band, so it's more in line with this without the life preserver, without his vest. So I'm anxious to kind of see what that head actually looks like. And there's part of me that will probably end up picking up at least, if not one more Marty, maybe two, because we're going to snip the glasses on one, and then we're going to have the just in case one, because I've heard he's had some issues with his elbows. I haven't. I'm going to be very gentle, although this one's sticking, so I'm not going to push it too much. Nope, not going to, but this one bends okay. So that's what we got. I think NECA did a good job. Don't get me wrong. I think they did a good job. I wanted something with a little more play factor, and it would have been nice if it fit in the DeLorean, but that's what we got. So I'm happy, but I want more, and I want something static so that we have a better We have more like this and less like faces. So I think that's my takeaway from all this. If you're a Back to the Future fan, I wouldn't skip these. I think the quality is pretty high in the sculpt and the paint and the detail work. You just have to be careful with them. They are more of a collector's item, so you just can't be rough with them. And I know people that aren't rough with them and still have issues. So you just have to be careful and know that it's a possibility. I'm not going to hide that fact. So we picked these up at Target and Target. Bill helped me with the first set, and I got Marty on my own. So that's it. I rambled on way too long tonight. I hope you stuck with me. I hope you enjoyed these. If you're a fan, go get them. And tomorrow I'll be more prepared or have things not all bagged up and ready to go. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.